So at the beginning of this year, I recorded a voice memo about things that I wanted to achieve in 2026 or something like that, so that I would listen to it a year from now. I also wrote myself a letter like I do every year. But voice memos have been like a thing this year. Every time I have a thought, usually when I was going through something hard and I honestly didn't even have the energy to pick up my journal, I would just record a voice memo. And that's Akira. So now in June, I have a lot actually of voice memos. Some are short thoughts, some are dreams that I've had, some are crash out sessions because I couldn't sleep. YouTube video ideas, concepts that I recorded in audio so that I wouldn't forget my thoughts, but never actually got around to make any videos, even though I've been wanting to make videos for a really long time now. So here we are. I'm showing you here green crystals that my sister just gave me. I am going through a little bit of a heartache today and yesterday. I've been going through a breakup for the past, several months. And man, being a young person and navigating your first romantic relationships truly is something. It's not always fun, honestly. Like yesterday, I was talking to my best friend and I literally told her that I would rather give birth than go through another breakup. The point is, they suck. They suck and I hate them. And maybe, obviously, I'm not the only one. I think the average person hates breakups as much as I do. But it's very easy to feel like I'm the only one experiencing this type of heartache at any given moment. And yesterday I saw something that suggests that my ex is moving on, and although I don't want to be in a relationship with this person again, it's not nice. Although I am very happy that they're moving on, I still feel sad. Sad is the easiest term that I have to describe how I feel, but it's something more than that. It's like, I don't even know. But I was journaling about it, and I remembered this quote from Call Me By Your Name. He says, "In your place, if there is pain, nurse it. If there is a flame, don't snuff it out. Don't be brutal with it. Withdrawal can be a terrible thing when it keeps you awake at night, and watching others forget you sooner than you want to be forgotten is no better. We rip out so much of ourselves to be cured of things faster than we should, that we go bankrupt by the age of 30 and have less to offer each time we start with someone new. But to feel nothing as to not feel anything, what a waste." I wrote this entire thing down by hand on my journal because how I feel right now is exactly, I want this feeling just to be over, because obviously everything is temporary and I'll know that I'll eventually be fine, but right now I don't feel fine and I don't like feeling like this. I just want to be able to go on about my day with a smile on my face and actually do the things that I enjoy without having the afterthought of seeing this person that that I once thought I would have a future with. Move on. And my cat wants to go outside. And I was just journaling about how I feel, as I usually do. I see my journals as a way to travel in time. I know that in a couple of months, in a couple of years from now, I'm just going to look back at this entry and be like, yeah, girl, that sucked, but you got over it. And of course I will. But right now it does suck. Then I was thinking about another quote, a lyric from a song by Mac Miller. I think it's my favorite part. He says, "Before things come together, they have to fall apart." And I wrote here, "Before I build my new life, the old one has to come crashing down. Before I get my dream career, must I be fired, left broke and wondering? Before I meet the love of my life, must I go through heartache again with the first person I actually saw a future with? Before I find my soul community, must I feel alienated by those who do not see me or understand me or accept me? Before things come together, do they really have to fall apart? Well, if you're familiar with the laws of the universe and manifestation, you know that, of course, when you attract something, you have to make space in your life for it, and you're not gonna be able to get your dream job if you're still going to that 9 to 5 that you hate. And I don't know, get it? Sometimes things do have to come crashing down so that new things can be built up, and maybe that's what this is. Although logically I know that of course I'm gonna meet somebody new and fall in love again and all of that. Emotionally it's like, this is the best it got, and now I don't have that anymore. And you know, logically my heart and my brain don't always align in their perspectives, and I think a lot of people can relate to that as well. But I was thinking about my previous relationship before this one ended, before the one that I'm speaking about in this video. If I hadn't let go of that person, I wouldn't have met this person, and how tragic would that have been? Because I experienced so many beautiful things and I learned so much about myself, and it was honestly euphoric. And it would have been a tragedy if I hadn't let go of the previous person so that I could make space in my life to meet this one. And maybe that's it. Once again, maybe I have to let go of this, and a few months from now I'll be like, yeah, that was worth it. Even now I know it was worth it. There's a reason things come to an end. And yeah, just a cycle of life. But the next person I meet better marry me, because Then today I cried this morning, and then I listened to a song, The Feeling by Steve Lacy, and that's what made me cry. And I spent the whole day actually illustrating a snippet of this video clip, because I like illustrating songs that make me feel things. I said, I love art makers. Artists show us the beauty there is amidst the chaos of this burning world. I want to be an excellent art maker, to know myself and my practice so deeply it becomes second nature. I want to devote myself to learning and studying my craft, so that I know it front to back, back to front, so that I may contribute to the beauty of this burning world, so that people cry in the presence of my art, because I managed to touch something deep within them, like this song touched me. I wrote this morning. I've been craving expressing my thoughts on YouTube for so long now. Perhaps I'll draw from this emotional charge to do so. Once again, I am reminded that my creative practice is alchemy. Grief can be beauty, anger can convey passion, and tutto passa, as in nothing lasts forever, everything is fleeting, and my cat wants to come inside again. I always try to find constructive and healthy ways to deal with my emotions, not in a way that oppresses them in any way. So I use art to do that. I draw, I paint, I write, I do these voice memos. Sometimes I talk to friends, but lately I haven't been talking to that many friends. So maybe YouTube can be a very nice addition to that as well. And this sadness, a little bit of emptiness, a little bit of confusion and disappointment, these emotions that I've been feeling since yesterday, maybe I can alchemize them into something beautiful, like I've done many times before. And honestly, I already feel better just by doing this video. Yeah, whoever's out there, thank you for listening. If nobody is out there, that's also honestly fine. I want to use these kind of as a digital diary for myself, for my older self. My little online journal. This is nice.